Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the moss stitch square. So for this tutorial, all you're going to need, of course, is some yarn. I'm using a Lion Brand Hue Plus Me yarn, and this is a bulky weight yarn. I'm also using a 9.0 millimeter crochet hook for this tutorial and a stitch marker. So let's get started. Alright, so our first step in making a moss stitch square is to make a slip knot. So go ahead and take your yarn, wrap it over your finger twice, then take the back piece, push it over the front piece, and then take the front piece and push it over the back piece and over your finger. Then pull tight for a slip knot. Alright, so go ahead and grab your crochet hook, insert it into that loop, and then pull tight one more time. Alright, so now we're ready to start with our square. So go ahead and chain 2. That is our first step. And next we are going to make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2. Go ahead and make your single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over one more time to make a single crochet. All right, now once you've made a single crochet, we're going to go ahead and put a stitch marker right here because this will be really helpful for when we're ending the round. So go ahead and take your crochet hook out, grab a stitch marker and insert it into those 2 loops of your single crochet. All right, next, go ahead and insert your hook back in and we are going to chain 2. 1 and 2. Now we're going to make a single crochet in the same spot where we put our first single crochet. Okay, so go ahead and insert your hook and make a single crochet. Once you've done that, you want to chain 1. All right, and so you should have something that looks like this. Now this is our first part, so now what we're going to do is we are just going to repeat this 3 more times for 4 corners. Okay, so go ahead and scooch this over just a bit. All right, and you can honestly already see the first corner right here. Okay, so here we go. Make a single crochet in that same stitch where we put the first single crochet, chain 2, and then make another single crochet in that same spot, so in the same hole. And then chain 1. Okay, so it should look like this. Now we're just going to repeat this 2 more times. So make a single crochet in that hole, chain 2, make another single crochet in that hole, and chain 1. All right, so here I have 1 corner, 2 corner, and my 3rd corner. So now we need to make 1 more. Go ahead and make a single crochet in the hole, chain 2, make another single crochet, and then chain 1 for our last corner. So we should have something that looks like this. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to make a slip stitch in that first stitch that we made. So right where our stitch marker is. So go ahead and remove your stitch marker. Take your crochet hook and insert it into those 2 loops. Okay, so you always want to make sure you have 2 loops. And then yarn over, pull through, and then pull through one more time for a slip stitch. And there you go. Now you've just made your first round of the moss stitch square. So let's go ahead and work on the second round. All right, so now we're going to work round 2. Now for round 2, we are going to be turning our work. And you're going to be doing this for each round. And the reason why is because if you were to just continue working your stitches in the same way, your square will eventually become lopsided. So it'll become very uneven. By turning the round, your square actually stays straight. So it's like in regular crochet, when we're working on a project, you have to turn after each round, okay, or after each row. So go ahead and turn your work. And now we are going to make 1 single crochet in the first space. Now this one can be a little bit tricky to see. So I'm just going to grab my darning needle right here. And your first space is going to be right before the single crochet from the previous row. So that is right here. Okay. So if you kind of push your stitches a little bit, you can see it right here. And then my single crochet. See that V right there? Okay, you want to make sure you do that before that. Okay, so go ahead and insert your hook, into that space and make a single crochet. And now you're going to chain 1, and then we're going to be at our corner. Okay, now for the corner, we're going to be doing the exact same thing that we did for row 1. So you're going to work a single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet, and chain. Okay, so here's my corner, and go ahead and work your single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet, and chain 1. All right, so now I've made my first corner, and you should have something that looks like this. Okay, so now what we need to do is, before we work our second corner, is we need to find our space because we need to make a single crochet there. Okay, so here are my 2 single crochets, and you can tell because you'll see the V stitches. You just want to slowly spread those open, just like that. Just spread your stitches open and insert your hook in the middle. And then you want to make a single crochet and a chain 1. Okay, so now we're back at our corner, and we're going to do the exact same thing again. So insert your hook into the corner. You're going to single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 1. Okay, so now we're looking for that space again because we need to make our single crochet and chain. So here are my 2 single crochets. I see my little V's. Here's one V, here's another V. And we are just going to carefully spread them open, just like that. And we're going to make a single crochet and chain. And we're at our third corner. So here's my third corner, here's that space. And I'm going to go ahead and make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 1. Okay, so now I just finished my third corner. So now we're looking for our space again. I can see it's right here in the middle. And so you just kind of want to feel with your fingers. Here we go. I can see my 1 V and my second V. Go ahead and insert your hook and make a single crochet and chain 1. All right, so now we're at our last corner. So go ahead and find that space, insert your hook and make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 1. And there we go. We just finished our fourth corner. So now all we need to do is slip stitch to the first stitch. Okay, so here is my first stitch right here, and don't forget you can always put that stitch marker before you begin the round. Okay, so here's my first stitch. I'll actually show you with the darning needle. It's going to be right here, this little V. And go ahead and insert your hook and make a slip stitch. And there you go. Now we've just completed 2 rounds, and you should have something that looks like this. All right, so now we're going to work on round 3. So we need to go ahead and turn our work again. So go ahead and flip it around. Our yarn is going to come over, and we're going to look for our first space. Okay, for this round it should be a little bit easier to see because you're going to make it right before the single crochet. So it's going to be right here, this spot. Okay, let me go ahead and point it out with the darning needle. That's going to be right here. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and make your single crochet and chain 1. Now we've come to our first corner, so we're going to do the exact same thing again. You're going to insert your hook into the space, make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 1. And there you go. I've got to grab a bit more yarn, but you should have something that looks like this. Okay. All right. So now we're going to find our spaces again. Now for round 3, you're going to have 2 spaces. Okay, so for each round, it's going to increase per space. So here's my first V, and here's my space. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make a single crochet, chain 1. Here's my second V, so my second single crochet, and here's the next space. Go ahead and insert your hook and single crochet, chain 1. And now I've come to my corner again. So now we're going to do the exact same thing. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 1. And there we go. So now we have 2 corners made. All right, so now we're going to make our single crochet and chain 1 in those 2 spaces and then work a corner again. Okay, so here's my first single crochet. You can tell because it shows a little V. And then in the following space, go ahead and make a single crochet, chain 1. And then here's my second V. And the following space, go ahead and make a single crochet, chain 1, and I've come to a corner. So once again, go ahead and make your single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 1. And my third corner is complete. All right, so let's go ahead and work our following stitch. So here's my first single crochet and my space. So I'm working a single crochet and chain. Looks like I get a bit more yarn over here. All right, here's my second single crochet. So afterwards there's a space. So go ahead and make a single crochet and chain. And then I'm at my last corner already. So go ahead and make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 1. All right, and then I've got one more single crochet and chain to make because here's my single crochet and my space just like the other sides. So go ahead and make your single crochet and chain 1, and then it's time to slip stitch. So here's my single crochet. You can tell by the little V. Go ahead and insert your hook and slip stitch. And there you go. Now you've just finished round 3 of the moss stitch square. All right, so for round 4 and the other rounds, it becomes very easy because all you're going to do is repeat round 3. So for every space on the sides, you're going to work a single crochet and chain. And then for every corner, you're going to work a single crochet, 2 chains, single crochet, chain. And that's it. And then when you finish the round, you just want to make sure you slip stitch to the first single crochet and that you turn your work. And that's how you make the moss stitch square. So if you'd like to see some step-by-step photos, make sure to check out the blog post for this square. The link for that will be in the description box below. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!